Now, this video is all about meme coins, how to get started in meme coins. Although I would have to let you know, it's not advisable to only be doing meme coins, but because investing and trading shouldn't be like some lottery, but there is probability and things we can look into. So if we look here, let's have a look. That's not even the tab I want. Where's my tab? I think it's this one here. So yeah, one thing we want to know in first place, let me close this, is what is happening. So there's information on Google, so I'm just going to go through some of the basics they'll tell you in my little spin. So first, the little basics here is to find good meme coins. It's all about community. So look for high potential pre-sales. So we'll talk about pre-sales in a second, because somewhere like Pink Cell. So Pink Cell, and this one you've got 6 hours left to do it. I've got another video about this one, but this is what is meme coins about. If you can start in it from the beginning, then that is high potential. But remember, it's all about high risk, high reward. So a lot of these they can crash, and there's rug pulls where the investor has most control. He hasn't locked off the liquidity, and he has most control of it. So when it's high, you can just withdraw all the money. So this is why sites like this are good, because notice this one here is showing you that it's audited, because you can check this tokenomics check. It's good auditing. This KYC means you know who the people are. So it's reducing the risk of it being a scam. It's reducing the risk. With KYC means they've gave their passport, they gave their details. With audit, it's making you know that, okay, they've thought about the good tokenomics of a coin. Thought about inflation or deflationary, and they've thought about how this coin's actually going to work. Even though it's a meme and joke coin, but it still has to have programming qualities for it to actually run properly, isn't it? So with these auditing, they've been able to check the overall parts of it. So we can see here, you can check can mint, edit taxes, transaction speeds, wallet, modify tax, honeypot, whether they can, because they can make it be that you can't sell the coin after you bought it. So this can check that, okay, it's not a honeypot, anti-bots. Yeah, so it's black. This gives it gives you more safety. So then you've got Seifu on here. Now, some of the ones like Salala that I got really big on, like if we go into Salala, which stopped, it didn't have all these things. So sometimes, again, it's about risk, because Salala, let's view what Salala had, and that's still doing nicely. So Salala only had audit. But what Salala had was, if you go on YouTube and you hear a lot of people talking about this, it means it's got good marketing. It means it's got good community, because this is the main thing about meme coins, which gets me back to what we were even reading in the first place, is about meme coins is about community. It's about, are there people that are together talking about this? So here, close a look at how to find new meme coins early, but even not just early, because you can join meme coins even when they've launched, but it's looking at their Telegram, their Twitter, so large social following, secure and centralized exchange listing. So have they got a good marketing team? Because for some of these pink cells as well, if you read it, what gives them a buzz is when you hear things like, let me go back to the kitten one. You hear things as the same team that made Baby BNB. So the same people, and that already, so they've got history of making good marketing to get the community. Went from 60K to 22 million. So those things pump people's price speculation. Another one is like Slafana, and you've got limited time. These are good ones where you're joining them before they even launch. So you're getting them from like back in the day stock market, before a company even joins the stock market, you're already part of that company. So when it joins the stock market and it becomes public, then it can launch, it can get crazy prices, isn't it? So this is like the same pre-sales, the same as you having a private sale in the stock market. So here, this is one that's been on the news, it's been all over, and they've raised 10 million before they've even launched. So these big numbers help you to think, well, there's going to be a big buzz about this. It's got a big community. So these are things you're looking for. Although there's some like Salala, all they actually raised was, where is it? They only raised 38, was it 60? They only raised 68,000. compared to that 10 million. But still, if we look at the charts for Solana, they are doing good and still doing good. And it's still ones that you technically, they are what, 7 days old. But when they launched, this is how good it was for me. This is how high they got. And then taking profits, and they came down. But notice they're still way higher than they were in pre-sale, and then they're still doing nice. This still has strong community. If you check their Twitter, you could join this still now, and still has the probability of it doing well. Because remember, it's all about probability. Nothing's guaranteed. This is the volatile market. So it's investing in general. You can invest in something strong like Apple, and it's still not secure that it's just going to go up and up. There's going to be ups and downs regardless. But with meme coins, you can use that volatility to make money and then take profit. Because if you don't take profit, especially take out what you put in, then you don't actually make money. If you're waiting, because some will be thinking, oh yeah, I want 100x. Because the funny thing is, by not taking profit, then you're compounding interest, you're getting more. So sometimes it's good not to take profit because you're getting more, but you also want risk assessment. It's also good not to lose money, because the number one rule is not to lose money. So it is good to take profit, and then what you leave, yeah, if you want to leave that and leave it and hope for the best, that's up to you. But I would still, depending on how my other stuff are doing, that's why I don't only do meme coins. So depending on how my other stuff are doing is how I'll decide to take profit as well. But we can see, so you can join meme coins early before it joins the actual exchanges, or you could actually look as well what is already on exchanges, because you can go here in CoinGecko, we can see large gainers like Peng is still been doing nice numbers. We can go press view more, and we can see a lot of meme coins. It's highest out. Some people say it's higher risk. Some people say, oh, I've missed it. It's already big. But you're thinking things, you're forgetting this is not like, how do I put it? It's not that it can't get any bigger because it's gone bigger. I think sometimes you get greedy thinking, okay, it's already done. Like Peng is not a good example of someone who's done crazy numbers. Like Peng is still new. 1 month ago, it's only done 4x. So Peng's still new. 24 hours is done 62. Like some of these things, you could still take a risk, and you're looking at charts as well to see, oh, does this look like a good entry point? Does it look like it's still on an uptrend? Because if we let's look at the month view. So we can see here, it's already pump, like a lot of them do when they launch, and it slowly dropped. So now you might think, okay, maybe it's found its bottom, and now I can ride for the second wave. If there's a second wave, because it's not guaranteed again, but this chart is looking nicer because it's seen, okay, it's had its time, people took their profit, and now it's got a little uptrend. So I can join it again and see what happens. So you can join ones that are already there. The same with, where are we? You can go back to CoinGecko and you can look at this one, because this one I actually wanted to do it, and it's a crazy risk because it's been doing big numbers. Every day I've been seeing this, and I've realized, like, that's the next strategy I tell you about. Each chain, these different layer one chains, and you can look at my other videos to understand layer ones. Each different chain, like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, they all have their own meme coin base. They all have their own meme coin that can be popping, especially if you have a new one. Other strategy about getting meme coins is if you know there's a new layer one coming and there's going to be a meme coin attached to that, it's a good idea. Like I could talk about Foxy. Like Foxy, I'm trying to get in on the airdrops because some of these people do airdrops. I think it's the linear layer one network. But what was my point? Yeah, so each layer one has their own meme coins. So sometimes that can be the story, because remember, it's about community. So some people might be on Ethereum. The Ethereum's got its community, and then the meme coins on Ethereum have their community. So if you've got a new layer one and there'll be a community for that layer one, there can be meme coins that will make that layer one more known. So you joining that layer one and joining that community, finding that meme coin that will make that layer one known, is a good idea as well, because I'll look at Foxy. But this one I was talking about, because that's another thing, because Bitcoin is a layer one now, but it's now got loads of coins attached to it. Before last bull run, there weren't no contracts on Bitcoin, but now we can see this is crazy. In 7 days, this has done 11x, and I've been seeing this daily in the top gainers on CoinGecko, and I've been seeing it. And that's why I mean sometimes, and this is what I did with stock market, sometimes it's okay to join something while it's already up. You might think, oh, this has done 60% today, I'm not going to go into this, as high risk. But that's the point, it's already got good community, so it's already, doesn't mean it's bigger probability that it will have to correct. So it is risky to join things that are going up, but that's the point with meme coins. You sometimes have to take that risk. And I forgot to mention, is this money that you don't mind losing as well? So I'm not, trying to get a mortgage and use your rent money and your mortgage money and stuff like that. This has to be money that you're able to, in a sense, gamble. You don't mind it, but you're trying to limit the gambling with having good probability, having good community, doing as much research as you can, because there's even rug checkers. So you can make sure something's not a rug pull. Like here, if you go to Dex tools, you can type in the contract number or the name, and we can see like Boda's another one that I'm in on the base network, where you can see this padlock gives you more kind of guarantee that they are more secure because they've locked up some of their liquidity. So it's not one person that has access to all of the coins and can just sell all of them and pull all the money and just steal everyone's money. So this gives you some assurance. Although Solana, if you notice, if I put Solana on here, which was doing well, it didn't have this padlock because when you do things on Pink Cell, so Solana doesn't have this padlock, but it's still doing really nice. Look at these charts, it's doing nice. Because when you do things on Pink Cell locks some of the money. So we can see at the bottom here, you can also look at what are their plans on the burn, the tokenomics, what are their plans for the liquidity lock time. So this has 12 months and how much percent, 70%. So we can see, even though the padlock's not on the other one, because they did it through Pink Cell's holding on to their money. So these are things to check. What else can we say? So yeah, the other advice is saying bring something new. So look at the tokenomics we talked about. Look at what are they bringing something new to the crypto market. And sometimes it's about narratives as well, because Dog with Hat did really well. So sometimes this is riding that same bandwagon. So people will be like, oh, I missed Dog with Hat. Let's look at Dog with Hat. They might be thinking, oh, because picking the meme coins as well is about their name. How do they fit the narrative? What is their pumpamentals? Will people gravitate to them thinking, yeah, I want to be part of this? This could be the next 100x. Do they have that kind of likability? Because we see Dog with Hat. Look at this, 4 months. This has done 2,322 X. So if you had £1, only £1 in that, you would now have 2,322. If you had £10 in there, you'd have 23,000. So these are crazy, and that's 4 months in Dog with Hat. So people that would be feeling like, oh, I missed that one. Although again, you could still make small gains with this, because don't forget, even 11 days ago, it's 25% under its all-time high. Yeah, so even if you join it now and the bull run's not over, these coins can still pump. So you could still possibly get still a 2x out of these coins, even though it's done all of these crazy. Because another thing to look at is what is the market cap. So the market cap. So this was an odd one. It's already got to 3 billion, isn't it? Yeah, so it's not all of these coins that are going to get to become top 100, because Dogecoin, Sheep, these are ones that done crazy, and this one now is the exception of the rule. It's done crazy, but you can see this market cap. You can still kind of say, well, what is Dodge? What is SHIB's market cap? And if we go down, Dodge is what, 28 million. So potentially there's potential for a meme coin, not million, billion. There's potential for a meme coin to become 28 billion. That's potentially, but this is high probability no, because Dogecoin was special, and some of these are no longer meme coins as well. That's one thing to realize. Some of these now have utility. It's like has companies that are accepting it for payment. So it's not just a joke coin. Even like Degen that could have been just seen as a meme coin, but Degen has a layer 3. Has a layer 3 and it has use cases. So some of these are more than meme coins, even though they might have started off as meme coins. But yeah, one thing to look at is you can look at market cap. And one thing to do is you can follow the trends. So like we said, Solana has a lot of these meme coins coming. So you could just focus on Solana ones, like Kit in with Hat. It's got 5 hours. Even when it launches, because when it launches, it could drop. and then find fees. So you might miss the pre-sale or not be able to get in the pre-sale, but even when it launches, you can find an entry point and ride that. Some of these that's already like the other ones I was looking at was like Bowden, because remember these ones that are linked to, it's 11% today. These ones that are linked to politicians, look at this, in the last 30 days, it's done 25x. Last 14 days, you would have made all your money. So these ones, they're ready. They're not new, but they still got big room. It's only 609 million. So if it doubles, that's like 1.2 billion, isn't it? So how long is this one? It's less than a year. If we go to, let me type it here, Bowden. So it's 1 month old. Yeah, so this one I'm still in. These are ones you can still join them. So let's see, to summarize, let's see if there's a site that explain it. Risk of meme coins. Let's have a look. In brief, 91% of Coinbase meme coins have security vulnerabilities, risking significant losses for users. A study analyzed 1,000 new base tokens revealed that 908 failed fundamental security measures. 70% of these meme coins are suspected of being scams with issues like exaggerated sales tax. So that's why that site can help you to see, have they got good auditing? Have they got some of these badges? And you can do rug pull checker. So rug pull, because with Fox, this is what I was gonna check. Rug pull checker, I think it's rug pull XYZ. Where did you rug pull XYZ? Let me see if I can write rug pull XYZ. But there's a few ones. Rug pull, rug check XYZ. Yeah, so this site here, you can check if it's looking like a rug pull. Let's see what happens if we put Bowden in there. So copy the address, paste, check. And yeah, while that's loading, what I was talking about was when you do know, because there's scams, when you do know there's some big coin, so this is giving you more confidence because it's gone through the algorithm, it's telling you it's looking good. You can get into the deepness to understand why it's good, or you can just, because here, LP locked, 81% is locked. So it's less risk that someone's only controlling 20% of it. They have less power to manipulate things. That's the point. And top holders as well, it can help you see that it's not just one person's a top holder controlling. So you can see this is how you can help yourself by looking at stuff to give yourself more trust or hope, because it's still a risk. It's still a meme coin. It's not investment you want to trade, although it can become an investment per se once you maybe taken some profit and you just left profit in there, so it's no longer a risk for you. You can't lose no money because you've already made money. So then it can technically become investment that you're going to ride for the rest of some of the bull run to hope for big gains, because the bull runs haven't even fully started. What was I going to say? So yeah, with because sometimes some meme coins, they'll try to copy another name. So Foxy, which is this one here, so we can See here, it's got a sell tax and it's failed a lot of stuff. So, and that my point of showing you that one was because the follower rates, you can check YouTube, are other big YouTube, what we call it, YouTube influencers, crypto influencers talking about them, because there's good people on YouTube that actually been doing these stuff. And if they're telling you, and more people are telling you, oh, you check out this one, then there's more potential because they got good marketing. And then there's being safe and taking profit and remembering, is this money that you don't mind losing? So check my Telegram, follow any more questions, any more videos you want me to make. Hopefully that addresses a lot of things that you need to get you started. And with the maths of getting started, say you had like £1,000, and if it's money you don't mind losing, maybe you would put 500 on one meme coin and the other 500 you put on something more safer, something that's more got a use case on, rather than using the whole 1,000. First play around the 500, see how what happens with that, because there's cost averaging as well, because you could be got a bad entry point, so maybe you put even 250 first and then it's gone lower, but it's still got community, it's still got good potential, but you just got in too high. Then you could even put money in again and cost down your average, so when it does rise you're now able to take up out your 250 and make profit, and then you've only got 250 in that as well. So there's cost averaging ways of doing it. There's doing the high risk of putting the whole £1,000 in and taking profit. But again, you're looking at the charts. You're looking, is it good entry? Or even if it's ready on the rise, does it have good community? All these things. And some part is a bit of luck as well, but it's not luck where you've kind of got done your due diligence. You've looked at what is happening. But sometimes it is luck, because like we so it can compound, and it goes up and up and up and up, isn't it? So join the Telegram, join the link. Any more questions, let me know.